Yeah, at Pine Bend.
Mhm.
And then when I turned 17, 2 days before I was 17, a couple of the other boys in the neighborhood were going down, and I asked Dad about it, and he says, "Let's go." So we went, and I signed up for the Navy, and the other two guys signed up for the Navy too, but we didn't stay together. We got separated. Yep. I was at Great Lakes for training, and then what was it all? I think it was only 6 weeks that we were up there, and you learn what the difference between right, wrong, yes, and no.
Mhm.
You remember what helped reinforce that lesson?
Yeah. And after we got done with that training like that, well then, I think we were allowed, I think it was 5 days
Yep. I know that.
that we were allowed.
Back home.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part of training?
Mhm.
Huh?
What was the hardest part about the training? Boot camp, if you will, right?
Mhm.
Well, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and trying to get in to take a shower when you got, what was there, probably about 4 or 5 different shower stalls, and it was always filled. Two guys could get in there at a time, but I didn't go like that. I didn't, none of that bullshit. Because we had guys from North, South Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Iowa, Nebraska. They were all mixed up in there.
Mhm.
There was nothing we could do about it.
Mm.
So you just had to wait patiently for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Look.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of one quickly. School. Let's do school. What was
Huh?
school like for you?
School life?
Yeah.
Before the
The
war?
war.
Well, our school was out at Pine Bend.
Mhm.
You know where that's at?
Somewhat.
Well, out of South St. Paul.
Okay.
And it's right alongside of the cemetery. The school house originally was a church.
Mhm.
And the church was, they converted it into a schoolhouse. We had 8 grades in there. The de- the yes, the desks were on, I think it was 1 by 4 pieces of wood and bolted onto it, and then they would, if they by cleaning it or when they had a Christmas program, they would take the thing and turn the whole thing around at one time and push it over to one side or the other. Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't know how many kids. Mm, I think there was 5 of us. One, two, three. Yeah, I think there was 5 of us in the first grade, and then maybe I think there was 1 or 2 that they picked on.
So you had grades 1 through 8 all together in one room?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did the teacher maintain order? What kind of discipline did the teacher
The.
dole out?
You kept your nose clean.
Or what? What would happen?
Yeah.
Good things or bad things would happen?
There wasn't any bad things happening because she was up in front, and she was looking right over the top of her book all the time to tell you which way was up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite subject that she taught? Do you remember her name? The teacher's name?
Favorite subject. Probably, I think history. I think I like
That's what history
Mhm.
is.
what went on in the Civil War kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. What you want to do? Take my picture with that?
No, no. I got some stuff set up already. What was life during the war like? Ship life before he went on the people.
What was it like?
Yeah, what was like the ship? Like most of your days sitting below deck or above deck?
We didn't sit in any place at all. We went into shore and picked up guys and boom, we were gone.
Mhm.
And I don't remember how many guys we had, or how many guys we'd get.
You said 20?
Huh?
You said 20 to 18?
Yeah,
In
you
a
mean
boat?
age-wise?
No, like in boat. In the boat.
Well, I don't remember what was in the boat. Probably about 18, because you gotta figure them plus their equipment that they had, and that was heavy, like, you know, my guns and their little
Ammunition.
cannons and stuff like that. And the P-boats are the P-boats, but then the big ones that hauled most of the stuff with LCMPs, I think is what it was. I think this is what
I
the,
can have this one. I got it.
what they were called. But they were, that speedboat, we could haul a truck and a trailer would fit on them,
Mhm.
you know.
Do you remember what the young men were like? Were they nervous when they were on the boat, or were they focused, or what do you remember most about
You
the
had
men?
one thing in your mind, get your ass in gear and stay there. Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't, we'd have, it was the guys that were hauling we had to be concerned about. You know, to get out there, drop that ramp and adios. And we'd back up, pick the ramps up at the same time. And then pump the water out of the boat and go back and get another one or whatever.
Was there much talking on the boat, the ride there?
Very little talking. Very little talking. Everybody was nervous. Yeah. What you wanna do, take a picture of me?
Mm.
You're gonna say that camera would be thrown away.
One more question before we wrap it up. What was it like after the war during the end of the war, 1945? What was it like when you guys came home most of the time?
Getting home. Getting home was your big deal.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was, and then, well, that's when my dad had the farm. And we hit it right at fall time. Guess what we were doing? Filling silo.
You were working the farm, huh?
We were sweating our ass off.
That was your reward for making it back
Yeah,
home, was working your
yeah.
butt off.
Yeah.
But you were happy to be there, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I can't remember then what kind of a job I got right away. Don't remember what that was. I know I ended up at the packing house for a while. Huh. Well, I think there were a lot of guys who ended up at the packing house because they needed help. You know.
Mhm.
You ever go down into the packing house and see what